Hello, I'm Lois Letchford, author of the book Reverse to Memoir, reading from Eureka, Scientists Who Change the World and Change the Way We View Things. And I'm doing this for a number of reasons, because we know these names, we know very little about the people behind them and the struggle and the work they did to achieve what they achieved all those years ago. So find out about all these scientists. And today I'm reading about William Smith, who was born in 1769 and died in 1839. And it says he's the humble artisan who methodically unpicked the secrets of strata. The notion of stratigraphic column might not seem like one that would have you or me leaping from our seats in excitement, but it's among the most important idea in the development of modern science. James Hutton had argued that when rock faces were exposed, perhaps as a cliff, it was a pretty safe bet that the layers, the strata, at the bottom were the oldest and the ones at the top were the youngest. On occasion, this pattern would be broken. If, for example, there had been some upheaval that upset things, or even then, it was pretty clear what had gone on. William Smith took this line of reasoning a whole lot further, which is why he is often known as the father of stratigraphy and nicknamed Strata Smith. He was born in Oxfordshire, England, the son of a blacksmith. The father died when William was just 8. A decade or so later, a surveyor was visiting the town. William was hired as a temporary assistant. The surveyor was so impressed with William's intelligence that he took him on as an apprentice. William seemed to have taken to the trade like a duck to water, because within a year he was single-handedly working on some fairly major surveying jobs, his specialty being canals and proposed canal routes. He became so interested in the strata of rocks through which the canals were dug that he travelled to look at canals all over the country. What Smith saw was that the collection of fossils in one stratum was quite distinct from the collection in another. In other words, you could use the fossil present in any one stratum as a means of identifying it. Even if a layer had been disrupted by more recent findings, erosions, earthquakes, subsidence or whatever, you could still identify it through its fossils. In fact, you could use this method to tell if a layer at one place had been laid down at the same time as one hundreds of miles away. Smith recognized the importance of this discovery, but being a man of modest birth, he didn't rush to publish it. He didn't have access to the scholarly societies in London. Instead, he spent the next couple of decades producing an elaborate stratigraphic map of the whole of England and Wales. And in this enterprise, he was helped financially by the great botanist and scientific philanthropist Sir Joseph Banks. When the map was finally published in August 1815, Smith dedicated it to Banks. So, learn more about William Smith and finding out about the strata of the earth. Thank you. Hit like, hit subscribe, and share it with others. Find out about these people who changed the world.